Okay, hello everybody. I know I was supposed to film my Grinch vlog about my going away party, my Grinch themed going away party, but honestly, I had the best time. I don't even know where my phone was. I was having so much fun with all of my friends. So thank you guys for coming, and I'm sorry that I didn't vlog it. But I think that this video you guys will really enjoy because it's going to be all about my weight loss story. So, let me readjust myself before we get into the deets here. So, my weight loss story starts in high school. So, I gained a lot of weight in high school. I wasn't really healthy at all. I really wasn't healthy until about 3 years ago that I really started trying. But I would go out to eat all the time. I would have sodas and whatever I wanted to eat. I didn't care. I was never conscious about my health, about my weight, about anything. I didn't care. Like, I was like, you know what? Either people are going to like me for who I am or they're not going to like me at all, period. But that's a good, I was very confident back then, and that's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable in your skin, but it's about health. Our health is wealth. And that is something that I really took into account a few years ago. And that's really what has changed my life. So I gained a lot of weight in high school. Then college rolls around. Okay. The freshman 15 is definitely a thing. I was at the dining hall every day, my meal plan. I would have sodas and burgers and chicken nuggets and fried chicken. And anything I wanted to eat, I would eat it. And I would get seconds, thirds, fourths, whatever. Like, I did not care. Once again, I was having soda every day. I'm pretty sure I barely even drank water because every time I would get food, I would get soda, which is disgusting to me now because I don't even drink sodas anymore. Um, but I was just so unhealthy. And then I met a friend about my sophomore year. I met her and she worked at the rec. And she was like, you should come to my workout class. And I was like, okay, I'll come to your workout class. So I went to her workout class a few times and I liked it. It was fine. And then I was like, you know what? I should really try to go to the gym every day. Like, I didn't have a job at this time. I wasn't really doing too much. So I was like, yeah, I can make time. I can go work out, a little bit. So I would just do the elliptical for like 20 minutes, 40 minutes or so. Or I would just walk. Like, I wouldn't do anything intense. And then I was like, I should start eating healthy and just see where it takes me. So nothing happened to me. I didn't have like a traumatic experience. There was never any bullying that occurred. There was never this happened to me and this is why I gained weight or this is why I wanted to lose weight. It was never like that. It really just happened very naturally for me. And then I started eating really healthy and I started really losing weight. So at my heaviest, my sophomore year of college, I was 230 pounds. So I was really pushing it and I'm very, very short. I'm 4'11", 5 feet, maybe. No more than 5 feet am I. I'm very, very small. You can really see the weight on me and it's not good. I didn't look good at all. So my heaviest, I was 230. I got all the way down to 164 pounds, which was great. But I was not doing it very healthy. I was very stressed out. I didn't like to go out to eat. I didn't like to have cheat meals. It was just a very, very, very stressful time in my life. The initial time I lost weight when I was 164. I would weigh my food. I would do my fitness pal. Like, it was just a lot. I don't think I went out to eat hardly ever. I didn't like to eat past a certain time. It was just not a very realistic lifestyle for me, for anybody in general. So I found a boyfriend. Well, I didn't find him, but we ended up starting to date. This guy, I dated this guy, and I gained a lot of the weight back. Him and I would go out to eat all the time. I mean, like, literally every day. And I love to eat. Like, I will always be somebody who loves food. It should be done in moderation. It really should. And at that point, I just didn't care. I was like, whatever, this guy likes me, and that's it. Well, then, of course, things happen. Life happens. You drift apart from people, and we broke up, and I was just so heavy. I was so uncomfortable. I mean, when I gain weight, I get very, very uncomfortable. I can feel it. None of my clothes fit me. So I had a really big breakdown. This was the traumatic experience that happened to me. It wasn't our breakup that was hard on me. It was none of my clothes fit me. I remember I was going to go out with my friends and I was trying on everything in my closet, and I swear not one piece of clothing fit me. And I was like, oh my God, like I let myself go. Like, oh my God, like I was crying in my closet. It was a very hard time for me. I didn't even want to leave my house anymore. I was like, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe it. You know, I cannot believe I got so big again. Like I had came so far. I did so good. And then now look at what happened. But it was really a blessing in disguise. And let me tell you why. So after I had this breakdown in my closet, this traumatic event that occurred, I met this girl at the rec, and she was a trainer there, and her name was Miss D. And I always saw HIIT with Miss D, like HIIT, high intensity interval training with Miss D. And I had never seen her before. And I was like, what? And I like HIIT classes. I've taken them before. So I was like, oh, like I should try it. And I remember I'll never forget the first day I met her. I was very nervous. I got to her workout class and I was like, I've been wanting to take your class. And she's like, well, get to it. And I was like, oh my God, okay. I'm going to link her Instagram down below. She was amazing. I mean, she really did like change my life. And she looked amazing. She was a track athlete. I mean, her body's like 99.9% muscle. I mean, I remember I was like, I want to look like you. And I remember after the class was over, I talked to her and I was like, I really need your help. Like, please, is there any way you can train me one-on-one? I'm a very hard worker. I won't miss classes. I won't miss times. I'll show up. And she was like, okay, you said it, then we're going to do it. And sure enough, she was training me in her free time. We'd go to the rec. I would go from school to work. Right after work, I would pack my gym clothes. I would be at the gym. And I was really pushing myself. I was really, really pushing myself. And I met her around April. Unfortunately, she had to graduate in May, and now she works as a trainer in San Antonio, and she's building her profile and everything like that. But she really kickstarted my weight loss in the best way. And it was really good that happened, because after my breakup, I felt very lonely. I felt very defeated. I felt huge and disgusting. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even want to go out. I don't want to do anything. You know, I don't feel my best. And for me, you know, with weight loss, when I look my best, I feel my best internally, externally, mentally, I mean, spiritually, the list goes on. Like, I just feel better when I look better. And so she was amazing. She worked wonders for me. And then over the summer, this all happened this past year, by the way. And then over the summer, I took a weight training and conditioning class for school. In order to graduate, you have to take like a PE class. So I took that. That was also very helpful. And then I just kept working out on my own. And then now I am down to 150 pounds. So that is awesome. I never thought I would be this small. My goal weight is really 140, 135. So I'm getting really close. But I think that this time around in my weight loss journey, because this is my second trip around, I think that it is so much better for me mentally, physically. I'm not as strict on myself. I do eat healthy, but I also eat in moderation. If I go out to eat with friends, I will find something healthy on the menu, but if they have like appetizers, I'll take a little nibble. Nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy, but it's a lot different than how I used to be. I would not go out to eat. I would not eat bad. I would only eat at my house. I would weigh my food. I would MyFitnessPal. I just felt myself being very stressed out, and now I don't feel as stressed out. I'm like, you know what, this semester I am taking 19 hours, so school is really hectic for me. And it's like, you know what, Chelsea, if you have time to work out, great. If you don't, that's fine. But I know mentally that if I don't have time to work out, then I need to be on my A game food wise. I cannot go out to eat. I cannot eat fast food. I cannot eat junk food, which is okay, because I feel like it's balanced. You know, it's balanced. And I am very active. I do walk about 15 to 20,000 steps a day. I walk from my apartment to school. I walk to work. I really walk everywhere, and I'm very, very active in that aspect. So I'm okay sometimes if school is taking up too much time and it's like I don't have enough to dedicate to working out. I give myself a break and I'm like, you know what? You walked like 5 miles today. I think you'll live. Like, I'll be okay. But I just, I want to share my story with you guys. I want to share my progress. I want to keep going. This is something that I'm going to have to be on for the rest of my life. And that's the difference between the first time I lost weight and now. The first time I lost weight, it was very much like, I need to do this right away. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to look good. I need to look good. I need to look good. I need to do this. And it was just so toxic. It really was. I was so hard on myself. I hated the way I looked. I always felt like I was still so fat. And now I feel a lot more comfortable in my skin, way more confident. I feel empowered that like I did this. The great thing about weight loss, the most beautiful thing to me about weight loss, and why I have so much respect for people who are working on themselves in the gym every single day, is because you cannot buy dedication. You cannot buy work ethic. You cannot buy these things. Like, this takes mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. This really takes dedication, time, effort. The list goes on. It is not an easy thing. And when I see people transform their lives, I'm like, God, I bless you, because I've been there. I know how hard it is. I'm still on the journey. I'm going to be on the journey for the rest of my life. It is never going to stop. It's a lifelong thing. And I really feel like the best investment you can make is in yourself. You will never go wrong in this life if you put energy, time, work, things like that into yourself, into bettering yourself. And that's really how I feel now. I feel like, you know what? I'm doing this for my health. I'm doing this so I can live a long life. I'm doing this, I'm not thinking like I need to look good. I need to do it. It's not about my appearance anymore. It's about my inside. I think that's really how people need to approach it. It doesn't need to be like, I look terrible, I need to lose weight. Of course, naturally, that's kind of how things go, but that's not how it has to be, And in order to live healthy for the rest of your life and to continue long-term results, you have to completely change your mindset. It has to be, I need this for my health, for my well-being, to better myself. I'm taking the time out of my day to better myself. And that's what I think when I work out or when I'm healthy. I'm like, my body needs this nutrients. My body needs this so I can be healthy, so I can live a long time for my future family and whatnot. So I'm so glad that I got to share my weight loss story with you guys. And I really hope to continue being on this journey. I want to show results. I still have goals that I would like to reach. And I just want to inspire at least one person to do it. You can do it. I did it twice. This is my second time doing it. And I will do it 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. I will not give up. That's one thing that I'm not going to do. I'm going to be as persistent as possible. And I don't want to give up. I want to continue. And sometimes we fall off the wagon, and that's okay. It's a part of life. It's all about getting back up and keeping things going. So I hope that this video inspires someone to change their life. Every day is a new day. You have an opportunity to do something positive for yourself every single day. You don't like where you're at today, tomorrow you can be somewhere else. It's crazy. And I think that's what I love so much about my life, is that I feel like, you know what? I didn't like where I was in April, but look, I'm not there right now, and it was hard and it took a lot of work and a lot of dedication, but here I am, better than ever. And I didn't think I would be here. When I was looking back in April, I was so sad. I felt very defeated. I was like, God, I'm so freaking huge. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I look terrible. Like, I'm huge. I don't have a boyfriend anymore. I'm alone. And, what the heck? And then now it's like, you know what? I didn't even need any of that. Look at who I am now. Look at how far I've come now. And it's just amazing. It's amazing. So like I said, I will link my trainer stuff down below. She does do meal plans and training plans. She still sends me workouts, even though she's not close. If you are in the San Antonio area though, hit her up. If I would bet my life on her to make people lose weight. she is amazing. She reminds me of Fit Girl Mel. I always tell her, like, one day if I'm famous and I'm Kim Kardashian, you're gonna be Fit Girl Mel, okay? Like, I'm gonna take care of you. But she is amazing. She does meal plans, she does workout plans, she does everything. Definitely hit her up. You will not regret it. I owe her so much. She has taught me so many things. She was there for me when no one else was. Physically, she was there for me to really be my support system. And even though she doesn't realize it, she was my helping hand. I looked forward to seeing her every day because I knew that I was doing something really good and really positive for myself. And, you know, like I said, making an investment in yourself, you will never go wrong. You know, doing something, bettering yourself, there is no disappointment. That's one thing. You will not disappoint yourself when you're trying your best, when you're doing what you need to do to better yourself. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really want to film a grocery haul soon, and I was going to do that prior to this video, but HEB romaine lettuce has been recalled. So all of the chopped salad bags that I eat like every single week were gone, other than the sweet Asian, which I love. But I will definitely work on something else for you guys, grocery haul or what I eat in a day or something along those lines. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you subscribe so you can continue seeing my journey, seeing my progress, seeing what I eat, what I do, things like that. And